Good morning, everybody. Welcome to HRD 685, 687, 698, and 699. Now, although we do not have students representing each one of those individual classes, as you know, this class is really being taught as one. So if you are working on your internship, I think we have 2 this semester working on their internship, and 5 directed study, they fall into those categories. So don't worry, I just kept the title the same because we may have a student or 2 join us, and I wanted them to feel welcomed with the title. So you're all part of the field-based course. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on Brightspace because everybody in this class knows how to navigate Brightspace. If you have any trouble navigating the materials, please let me know. So just a word about this class. This is really a class that's being taught as an independent study, meaning it's not like some of the classes that you may have taken in the past, meaning that every week I have a video, I go through a video, I introduce new materials, etc. This is an independent course where you are working on, if you're doing an internship, you're doing that on a regular basis, either as part of your current job or working on something entirely new. 300 credit or 300 hours are required in the internship. The directed study is you will be working on some kind of project this semester, and we'll have plenty of time to talk about everybody's projects as we move forward. But this is an independent course, meaning we have check-ins, we have 3 reflective papers, and we have 3 or 4 discussion forums where I will ask for updates, any kind of issues you're having, any kind of problems you're going to have. But for some students, this is a challenge. You are working independently, and I will not be checking in midweek to say, how are you coming on this? I will check in, and I'm always available to help, but there's just not a lot of immediate feedback in the course. If you have anything you want me to take a look at, review, discuss, whatever it might be, please let me know. I'm here to help. So I'll get right to the materials, and I will say either next week or the following week we will hold an optional, or I'll hold an optional Zoom meeting so we can see everybody. I can answer questions. I'm shooting for next week for an optional meeting, but we'll see how that goes this week. Let me get right to the materials, and once again, welcome to our class. I know many of you or most of you are nearing the end or the completion of this program, and I want to congratulate you on making it this far. So it's the same format that you've used in other classes. Something in here about finding success with independent work. And once again, this is independent work this semester. You will not be getting emails from me saying, please give me an update tomorrow on where you are at. Tips from previous students, resources, excuse me, electronic library resources, and I encourage you to take a look at all of these. Feedback, we'll talk about that, but this is what I'd like you to do in our first class. Discussion number 1. I'd like you to do this by the end of the week if possible. You also, if you needed more time, you could get it done by the end of next week. But a couple of things. Please introduce yourself however you want. Introduce your project, your internship this semester, so others understand basically what you're working on. Share what you already have completed and what kind of resources. Share what support you may need this semester. And if that's from anybody, it could be the library staff, it could be me, it could be somebody in your workplace, but share what kind of support you expect. And so that is really what I'm asking you to do in the first week. Discussion forums, you will see the entire module is open. So don't worry about the discussion 2 that happens in February. We have the reflection papers. You can see the first one, your first true assignments due February 26. We have a discussion number 3. We have reflection paper number 2, which is due in April. We have another discussion forum, and I may delete discussion forum 4. We'll see how things go. And then we have a final paper and then the project. So I encourage you in this first week to look through all of the materials, do your discussion forums, discussion posts, and you don't need to go overboard. Everybody have had me before. You don't need to go overboard. I'm looking for succinct information. Follow the prompts in here, and we will start our learning community. Many of you have been in classes together. I think there's informal groups that have formed through other classes, informal cohorts. Don't worry about it. We're going to have plenty of time to discuss everybody's projects, everybody's progress through the discussion forums and through the papers. So if there's any questions that you have in the meantime, please let me know. I would like to once again welcome everybody to this class and wish you the absolute best this semester. At any time, if you need any help, please call me. If you call me, leave a message, because everybody in the class isn't plugged into my contact, so it just comes up as unknown caller. Beyond that, good luck this semester, and I'll see everybody online. Bye.